Hi, this is Dave Csanda with this week's BuzzBite report for the Upper Midwest at anglingbuzz.com. Well, good news to report on nearly all fronts because across the board from all of our BuzzBite reporters in the field, we're hearing good things about the fishing right now. The fall weather has cooled down a little bit and stabilized, and fish are getting active and displaying a lot of typical fall patterns. Throughout northern Minnesota, we're hearing good things about the jig and minnow bite for walleyes from Lake Vermilion down to Leech Lake over to Winnibigoshish. The fish are biting well. We even still have somewhat of a good shallow bite on some of the weed and reed cover on Leech Lake. Out in the Glacier Lakes area of South Dakota, Charlie Moore is reporting that the return to normal weed fishing patterns is good now that the water's cooled off a little bit for nearly all species, although the perch are starting to dump down into the basin areas, and they're getting really nice 10, 11, 12-inch perch using just a typical bottom bouncer rig with a small hook and a minnow on the bottom. Okay, we still have the tail end of the big catfish bite on the upper Red River, although with the water cooling off, we're going to see those channel cats start to settle down a little bit, and the bite's not going to be quite so wild. Throughout our upper Midwest, the bass are going very, very well. We've got largemouths on the weed flats moving out to the deep weed edges. Smallmouths actually still on the prowl in relatively shallow water where spinnerbaits and crankbaits are going to be catching a lot of fish. You could also swim and grub. You don't necessarily have to drop down into deep water off the tips of the points just yet. Crappie starting to dump down into the basins. Hear multiple reports about that. Moderately deep basins, 25 to 30 foot deep, where vertical jigging with a jig and minnow is going to be producing. Really, muskies, pike, good reports just about every place, weed beds, rock piles. This is the time to be on the water. These next 3 weeks are the magic time of the year. You'd ask most fishermen, when's your favorite time to go out? Probably fall, when those leaves are changing colors or just starting to disappear from the trees. Big fish are on the bite, fish of all species, just about on every body of water that there is. And this is the time, if you can get out there, this is the time to do it. So check in throughout our network here. Go to our state-by-state reports. Click on the state you're interested in. See what our BuzzBite reporters have to say about the fishing in their area. And if you're headed up there, they will help you catch more and bigger fish in the weeks ahead.